How's it going, everyone? Mike here. August 5th. I figured we can spend a few minutes going through the Merch Hunter tool or option of the Merch Informer platform that I've been using lately. Now, what I want to do differently today is not look at t-shirts. Let's look at some hoodies. It's August. It's gonna get cold pretty soon. I think people will just be buying more hoodies just because of the time of the year. And I figured let's look at some designs that are trending. So what I've done is we're looking at the top 100 best sellers, US marketplace. As you can see here, like I said, hoodies, and then the bestseller range. We're going between 1 and 500,000. So these are actually, top sellers. And then the price range, I've just included everything from $1 to 100. We're gonna sort this by sales rank, and we'll go through this. There's nothing really to kind of talk about except to look at the designs and see, for example, if we can kind of pick up on any trends or anything kind of that's within the same category or niche or whatever the case might be. Now, these ones right away, as you can see here, this one, all trademarked. So I was actually going through some of these for example, just to look at the listing details, and just like in yesterday's video, as you can see here, they are being taken down, right? So I went on to check the trademark, if it actually is trademarked, and yes, for, as you can see here, hats, sweatshirts and t-shirts, it is trademarked, so do not play with it. Even though these are the best sellers, they're best sellers for a reason. I'm sure that this company is doing a lot of marketing, advertising. I was checking out their page. They're even on Redbubble, as you can imagine, pretty much everywhere. These are ripoffs. These are the people that are trying to steal their trademark designs and terminology, and as you can imagine, Amazon is taking them down. So Jeep, again, we'll skip. Now, I did go through all of this before I started recording, and I always actually like these ones. For example, stuff like this. So chicken nuggets, Japanese text hoodie. It's like, what are we talking about, right? It is Japanese text. It says chicken nuggets, and that's it. It's getting 32 sales. Bestseller rank is about 84,000. It's really good, right? Very simple. I think the reason I like this is because there was a t-shirt. I think I did a video about a week ago where we were looking at one of the best-selling t-shirts, and basically even the title was t-shirt in Japanese t-shirt. So it was literally what it said was t-shirt in Japanese, and it was a huge seller. As I was going through this, I guess we can describe it as surprising in a way, and I'll explain what. But I think the fact that this was surprising to me shouldn't have really been surprising, because, and then what I'm talking about is that a lot of the same, and I'm talking about typical designs that you would see on a t-shirt, they're selling on hoodies. And now stay with me for a second, just because I want to explain. Like, that in itself, you can say, buddy, that makes complete sense. Yeah, it's the same design. Yes. But for example, something like this, to me, it makes more sense that a person would, for example, pay $15 for a t-shirt with something silly and something funny instead of, $30 or $35 for a hoodie. But that's, I guess, that is personal opinion, that is personal preference. And that's why, for example, there are certain categories where I'm not, making sales or entering those niches and could be capitalizing on that, because I think that, somebody's not going to spend $35, $40 on a hoodie and kind of be silly. And I'm not talking about like silly funny. I'm talking about like, just silly. Like I can see somebody spending, 12, 15, even $20. But again, if we're doubling that money, I always thought that people are going for, nice looks, quality and everything. But again, I am wrong, right? So this design is another one. And I've talked about this one a few times when we've looked at t-shirts. And this was trending. This actually was even trending on Google Trends. One day, I think it exploded. It went from, it increased by about 300%. And again, I don't know exactly if it's just simply I love hot moms, or if this is like a TV show joke or something. I don't even know. Maybe a song. Who knows, right? All this other stuff, like I won't go over this just because, NASA. That's again. I was gonna say trademark, but just in case you guys are watching, you are able to get in touch with NASA and get permission to sell their designs. There is a bit of a process, but you can do it. So this kind of stuff, even though this might be official NASA merchandise, I don't even know if they have their own store or whatever, but just so you guys know, get in touch with them, go do some research, and you are able to sell their designs with permission. Amazon, I actually didn't even know that they were selling this kind of stuff. Fair enough. I mean, look at the sales here, right? 23. Star Wars, anime. So this was actually, again, not surprising, but this is a trend that keeps coming up the more research that I do. And I've mentioned this even when it comes to t-shirts. Anime is huge, right? Look at the sales again. Look at the ratings, the bestseller rank. Everything's here, right? So again, keep in mind, for example, that there's a lot of opportunity in these certain niches. Again, I'm assuming this is trademark, right? It's a band. This one, again, talking about the silly one. This one I can actually see selling, and it does, and literally freezing. So just funny text on a hoodie, made in 05. It's 16-year-old. I guess it would be a birthday gift. And it's actually getting some pretty decent sales, right? This is location based. Again, we're going with that vintage 70s, 80s colorful design. Again, I've mentioned this a few times in a couple of my videos, saying that if you guys have been around for a while, you've seen thousands, hundreds of thousands of these type of designs, right? But again, they keep selling. Minimalist Japanese hoodie skull. I mean, there's really nothing to it, just a bunch of keywords, right? Again, it's selling. It's a pretty cool design. This one I've seen on so many t-shirts, and I know that this one is not trademarked or anything, and they sell. This in my defense, I was left unsupervised, pretty much sells on any product that you can think of. Here we go again, just a different kind of text. I love hot moms. And then lemonade retro pullover, just a carton or bottle of lemonade. So pretty simple, kind of like cool stuff. Loser changed to lover, pretty cool. Again, pretty low bestseller rank. And then I'll go through some of these just to show you guys. But as you can see here, talking about hoodies versus t-shirts, there really isn't that much of a difference when it comes to, where we can say, these types of designs only sell on t-shirts but not hoodies, and these types of designs only sell on hoodies but not t-shirts, right? We can't say that, because you never know what somebody's going to buy and what they're into. But basically, we see same kind of design, same kinds of funny jokes on products all across the board, right? And again, I'll just scroll this to show you guys, but in the interest of time, there really is not much of a discussion here, because like I said, that it is the same designs, right? The only other thing that I do want to mention here is the pricing. As you can see here, some of these are priced at $40. The official Star Wars hoodie, of course, they can charge $47.99, but again, the prices range from $30 to $35, and that's about it. Skeleton hand holding a rose. Some more Japanese stuff. Oh, look at this. This guy's playing off of MILFs. Or girl going with I love DILFs. Or I love hot moms. I guess the other one wasn't MILFs, so it was hot moms. But again, there you go. That's it. Not much more. Again, I'm just scrolling for you guys to actually be able to pause the video and go over this. But that's pretty much it. It's hoodie season. I'd say get pumping. Keep working. I've been listing 800 a day every day, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.